This structure is talking about PCP, phencyclidine, which was originally developed as an anesthetic for animals, but has since become an illegal street drug and is a powerful hallucinogen. They say that if you treat PCP with excess methyl iodide followed by aqueous silver oxide and heat, it gives 3 products. And when you see this recipe, you would want to think, that's the Hofmann elimination. We're going to have a nitrogen as a leaving group. And they give us the 3 products and ask us to draw PCP. So really, we're working backwards. Now, if our nitrogen is a leaving group, we can look at this molecule. This was the molecule that was left behind. And we could see that in this molecule, we have a pi bond that was formed. Now we know that that pi bond was formed because if we compare this to another product that we have the same thing, the benzene ring with a cyclohexane attached, but it doesn't have the double bond. So that is a hint that that double bond was formed in the elimination process. Now that means that wherever our nitrogen was, it was attached to one of these 2 carbons. One of those carbons was the alpha carbon that had the nitrogen attached to it. So we have 2 possibilities. Was the nitrogen attached to this carbon on the left, in which case that's the alpha carbon, or was it attached on this carbon sort of on the right, in which case that's the alpha carbon? When we look at the 3rd structure, we get a clear picture. It was attached to the same carbon that the benzene is attached to. This was the alpha carbon. Right, the benzene is attached there just like it is here. So we can get rid of the structure on the right. We know where the nitrogen is attached. Now let's think about what the nitrogen looks like. In this one product, in both of these products, this nitrogen seems to have a methyl group on it. But that could be a methyl group that came from methyl iodide. And in fact, when you look at both of these, if this is one thing, and if these methyl groups came from methyl iodide, then maybe the other thing, these 5 carbons, are the things that were originally attached to the nitrogen. So we have to connect 5 carbons here. But how do we connect them? Because the blue 5 carbons are different in each of these structures. Well, we can see here that the elimination in this product, their elimination occurred to create that product, but it didn't occur on these rings. If it occurs on the rings, then we get this product here. That means the elimination had to occur in the chain, and we see the evidence of the pi bond there. So in this product, the elimination reaction happened in this thing. That changed. This is not what it originally looked like. And if we look at this other one, we can see that the elimination product did not affect the chain, so this must have been what it originally looked like. So we can take the nitrogen and add those 5 carbons on to make a 6-membered ring. And if that's on there, we can get rid of the pi bond, and that is the structure for PCP. You have the original piece that you knew about. Notice we don't have any of the methyl iodides. Those are added by the excess methyl iodide in the... We don't have any of them, either of the methyl groups in green. Those were added by the methyl iodide in the recipe, but we do have the 5 carbons here with the nitrogen on it. And we know where the nitrogen must have added, the same place as the benzene. And so, to get this product, to get this one on the right, you could see that, to just visualize that, you could see how this can act as a leaving group. It can leave that molecule and leave a pi bond behind. And that's how they get this product here. So if it leaves that chain itself, then you get that product. But otherwise, oops. But originally, it looked like this. And so that is the structure for PCP.